From New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Now, here's Wendy.
Thank you for watching. So hello, my co-host, Mr. Audience. I'm doing okay. Let's get started. It's time for. Yup. When people ask me what the difference is between when we first... I love you more, but can we get on with the show? Jeez. All right, so, the funny thing is that being here for 10 years on TV, people always ask me, like, well, what's the difference between, then and now and so on and so forth. And it's hard to think of stuff until I realize stuff on my own. Like if an interviewer says, what's the difference? I'm like, I don't know. We're still loud. But you want to know? Here's the difference. And as I was putting on my wig and reaching up, I realized what another big difference is that during our first 3 seasons, I would have never worn something like this. Oh, hell no. And we talked about this the other day, but all the meat of it all, you know what I mean? And if you watch back in a lot of those shows, I was the queen of the cardigan. Queen of the cardigan. Like I would wear a sleeveless, but I'd always put on a cardigan. But no more, I just can't deal with it. It is what it is. And Danielle Staub is here from Housewives of Jersey, and she's got an amazing body. She'll probably be wearing sleeveless because she spends a lot of time in the gym. And, oh God, I'm so embarrassed. Why didn't I wear long sleeves today? Of all days, the arm off. You win. Congratulations to Tyrese and his wife, Samantha. Tyrese is 39, Samantha's 29, and they just had a baby girl. Yep. The baby's name is Tori Gibson. There she is over here, and there's Tyrese sleeping on the couch. 8 pounds, 6 ounces. They say she was in labor for 30 hours. Do you think that's true? But I know. I don't even remember how long I was in labor, but you know how sometimes people want to seem like more of a superhero than they really were? Like, oh my gosh, I jogged 5 miles. No, you jogged 3 miles, but anyway, congratulations to the both of you. And he already has a daughter with another woman. I think she's like 11 years old or something like that. But the thing is, and I was asked during our Hot Topics meeting, do you think that this will calm him down so that he doesn't get on social media or whatever and rant and look foolish? I said, no, if anything, he's got more mouths to feed. He's gonna ramp up the foolish. Give him a moment, watch. So, Kenan Thompson, from Saturday Night Live, he spoke out about Kanye West and the whole mess. Now, he was on, whose show was it? Seth Meyers, and Seth used to be part of the cast. So Seth and Kenan, they have that kinship where they know what goes on behind the scenes and stuff, and if anything, SNL is one of the most liberal places to go to express your views or do what you do or, whatnot. By the way, I heard that Kanye is no longer invited to the show after that. I also heard that Kanye went on his social media and said, he had a great time, and that Lauren Michaels, the creator of the show, wants him to come back and host. Well, here's the deal. If you want great ratings, sure, but that's only a one-time thing, and you can't trust what that one night will cost you. I wouldn't have him host. So Kenan was talking about the rant. And basically, he was saying that, Kanye held, the rest of the cast hostage. Because he wanted everybody to come back out on the stage. Kenan didn't go back out on the stage. He left. I have no idea where he was. He left. He was only in one skit that was earlier in the evening, so I guess he didn't wait around. He left earlier or something. Anyway, take a look at what Kenan says.
Yeah, he voiced his opinion very loudly. Yeah.
Not a guy who's scared
yeah.
of his opinion. And
No,
voicing it.
not at all. And we're all entitled to our opinions.
Sure.
I don't know if that's the moment necessarily to hold people hostage like that. But hey, I felt so bad for those guys because it's hard to stand there and not be able to, debate somebody who's going so far against, your personal opinion as well, and just stand there and take it.
By the way, Kenan looks really good. And I know you see the weight loss on TV, but in person, he looks really good, like really good. What do I think? I think that that Kanye, well, he admitted himself, After the show, Kanye said he was off his meds. He's not taking meds anymore. He said that, not me. Well, see, Kim, here's the problem. Problem is Kim. I feel very sorry for Kim. You can say what you want about her and how she's created her empire and stuff, but she's really done a phenomenal job in terms of, making us look for all these years. I feel bad for her. Kim, if you're gonna stay married to this man, which I wouldn't. This wasn't even a debate during our morning meeting, and it wasn't even a debate like in Hot Topics meeting. But there were people who said, well, no, because if she leaves him, all of a sudden she'll look like a bad person because when you get married, you take those vows till death do us part in sickness and in health. Well, I crossed my fingers as I was talking. I'm not staying. Clap if you'd stay. Not, no. Don't you see the sign at the front door of the show? It says, express yourself. Kim, here's what you need to do. I've hatched a plan. You need to crunch up his meds in those Cheerios. Like, make sure he gets it. Make sure he gets the meds. I wouldn't be mad at Kim if she left. I wouldn't be thinking about till death do us part. This is an unusual circumstance. First of all, he's dangerous to himself. He's dangerous to her. They've got 3 children. God only knows what he might do to the children. I'm saying he loves his kids, but if he's off his meds, if he's gonna, be all unmedicated, I would divorce him. I really. And by the way, Kim was backstage at SNL with the kids, and while he was going on his rant, she was expressionless, they say, like a zombie. I wasn't backstage, I was out in the audience because I recorded my part. But she looked like a zombie, no expression at all, like she's used to it. Don't let him take the joy out of your face, Kim, because it's bad enough we hardly see you smile anymore. I was reading the newspaper and there was a picture of her walking down the street in New York, and I just gotta say, yes, this is like yesterday or the day before. She looks fantastic. I mean, this might not be an outfit for you, but it's an outfit for her, and she's rocking it. Yeah, I think. So Meghan Markle's got this sister, the one in the wheelchair. Samantha, and she left London yesterday after failing to get a talk with her sister. Well, she flew over there to have she's in the airport, to have a sit down with her sister. She even went to Buckingham Palace, hoping that someone would let her know that Samantha's outside, Megan, she wants to talk to you. Like, how does that work? Knock, knock, knock. Knock, knock, knock. Well, Samantha, by the way, Samantha, as I always remind you, is very friendly with our Hot Topics Bureau here. But this is not how we found out all the information. Samantha spoke out on British TV saying she went over there basically like she's trying to make amends with her sister. Take a look.
There is so much water under the bridge and so much has spun out of control that was never intended to. And, you know, I think everybody was hurt not being included or invited to the wedding. Believe it or not, you know, it doesn't mean that we love you any less. I just think that families can be this way when there's confusion and when people are hurt. So moving forward, I apologize.
You okay? Well, here's the sitch. The family has presented a picture of kind of being opportunists from the whole Meghan thing, you know? The only authentic family member Meghan has is her mother, the ex-yoga teacher. She quit that job. And I think that Meghan should fly her mother over to London and have her mother get an apartment there, because everybody needs their mom. If you need somebody to talk to, I mean, if you have a mom. And here's my other thought. And if I were Meghan, I would never speak to this woman. Ever, ever, ever. You're not gonna ruin my situation. As hard as I worked and as much scheming as I had to do to get up in here. You're not gonna ruin my situation. And my thought is, because this has happened to me before, maybe it's happened to you too. Sometimes when you have a conversation with a wounded person, you know, that they want to apologize and stuff, and the apology is done, and then you hug and you go your separate ways. But you understand, I'm just making amends. We're still not good for each other's lives. So, you know, I'll see you later. You know, have a nice life. The wounded person keeps calling back, keeps showing up. Like, give them an inch, they take a mile. Meghan, leave your sister alone. By the way, you can tell they're sisters, they have the same nose. And the same eyes. Yeah, but not the same, and the same father, yeah. Okay, so, like I was telling the other day, Circle of Sisters put on by WBLS, that was here at the Jacob Javits Center in New York. I was one of many people who were there, you know, to speak and entertain and whatnot. Bobby Brown was one of those people as well. And no, I didn't see Bobby there. You know, I did my set. I you know, walked around. We did Hot Topics. I mean, Ask Wendy, which is always fun to do with a live audience. Always fun. Anyway, Bobby can't stop talking about his romance with Janet Jackson. And quite frankly, I love it. It's his, look, man, this is his story to tell. Bobby is married. If I was his wife, would I be pissed? I mean, he wrote about it in the book, and now he's still on book tour and whatnot, talking about it. That's one of the highlights of the book. People always want to know and ask. I don't know that his wife has a leg to stand on in terms of, you know, the finances in the home. I think she's some sort of manager of his or something like that. I mean, you know, I know he has his barbecue sauces but I've never, he does. I've never seen a Bobby Brown barbecue sauce, but if I were his wife, how would I feel about it? I'd be like, look, Janet's not interested in you anymore. I don't think that Janet is a threat to our family. This is your story to tell. If it's gonna sell some books so we can pay our bills, go ahead. And if I were Janet, yeah, I'd be pissed. I'd be pissed at myself. Like, damn it, man, you know there's always that guy in your past or girl in your past that you wish you had never. Like, you are embarrassed. But if they did you, then that's their story to tell. Anyway, so now Bobby was at Circle of Sisters and being interviewed by Deja Vu. And take a look.
It wasn't a relationship for her. It was, you know.
And you felt like you were putting a little more effort.
And I was in like this. I was like, whatever you want me to do. Whatever you want me to do. I was just in it. I was in it. And
we saw you bought that car.
I bought a car. I bought a puppy. I bought all kind of diamonds.
A fling, okay, I'll take it for that. But they apparently had deep feelings for each other because, well, didn't we see them in the bed?
Yeah, we saw them in they were in a hotel
Right.
in a bed together,
In
talking.
the bed together.
Yeah.
And the feelings were so deep that he threw her out of the hotel room naked, in the hallway, naked in the hallway, naked. All the security cameras and nobody's got that footage, naked in the hallway. Yeah, there were some feelings there. And you know, Janet, every once in a while, there's a man that you just wish, And Bobby, every once in a while, there's a good one that can help you sell your books, so. Oh, God. No, because the following story I don't care about, but you might. So they're saying possibly that Tori Spelling is hoping to become the next Real Housewife of Beverly Hills. That's what I said. That's what I said. So she's hired one of the housewives that's already there. You know that Teddy Mellencamp, the daughter of John Cougar Mellencamp? She's some sort of a life coach and she loves the gym and stuff like that. So Tori has hired her. I don't know how you'd pay her though, Tori. Jeez, we were just reading that you owe allegedly another $5,000 to a credit card company. Anyway, has hired Teddy to get her back into shape. And Teddy is what they call an accountability coach. So that's a way, I guess, to get on the show. You become friends with one of the housewives and you have it all being filmed. And then eventually you become, you know, one of the friends of in the cast. And then eventually you hold a diamond. No. I don't want to see Tori and Dean fighting. And knowing what we know regarding what's been put out there with their finances and their weirdness and all those kids, I don't even want to see their house. Because I'd be like, she doesn't own that, she doesn't own that, that's borrowed, this is not her house. You know, like she's not authentic. Look at all those kids. Is she pregnant with her sixth yet? She said she wants an even number. Well, I guess that could be played out on the show too. I don't want to see it. And I don't want to see Tori in the same scenes with Lisa Vanderpump. I want to see, no, Tori, this is not your move. Make up with your mother, see if you can get that money, and get back on your feet. Like her mother stole the money from Tori or anything like that. When Aaron Spelling passed away, he only left Tori, I think, $800,000 and left everything else to his mother. Remember, that was the scandal. So what kind of daddy's little girl with all that money, like what was the relationship with Tori and her father? That's the bigger question. And then the relationship with her mother. Oh, he's dead, I'm gonna give you money here. You know what I mean? Remember that movie, Bad Boys? Yeah. Clap if you'd love to see a sequel. Yeah. Well, it came out years ago. It starred Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. What? Okay, Bad Boys 3. Good co-host, good co-host. Thank you. All right, so Will is on board, and Martin Lawrence still hasn't gotten back to anybody. He hasn't signed anything yet. There's been nothing done. According to what I understand, it was Will who social media Martin saying, you know, what about a Bad Boys 3? Are you in? I'm in. You in? Martin didn't answer him back. What did he say?
He was like, let's do it again, sure. But like, I don't know how serious it is because he hasn't signed on yet.
Well, they got to start filming because they plan on this film being out like by January 2020. I wonder why Martin doesn't want to be a part. I mean, you know, why? You would think that this would be Will not wanting to be a part and Martin begging. Well, I gotta be honest with you. If Martin doesn't want to be a part, it shows that he has some integrity. I'll tell you why. Because it means it's not about the money. You know, he's had some very bad health issues, including running in, remember he ran in the paper bag suit, passed out, and you know, he's from neck up health issues and neck down health issues. You know, so, and maybe he still has tons of money from the Martin reruns, or maybe he's a simple man, even if he doesn't have tons of money. He's passing up a good thing, though, if he passes it up. But that makes me like him even more, because like Hollywood is so, like nobody has integrity, so, you know, Also, there were rumors that there was going to be a Martin revival. Tommy's passed away, right? And nobody wants to see these people as grown people. I mean, part of the charm of the show was that they were young and stupid, and I mean that in the best way, young and stupid and making up phrases that would have us, you know, you were part of the culture back then. Friends climbing through the window as opposed to using the door. Then there was Shanae and all that. There's some shows that need to be left alone, and Martin's one of those shows. That's all. You know, just when I was really getting attractive on to Bradley Cooper, because it took me a moment. What movie did I see him in that did it for me?
American Sniper.
Oh my gosh. Smoldering. So, except he's got no sense of humor. So now I'm not attracted. You know, I will take an ugly, short, fat man who will make me laugh all day than this. Look. Look, I've got the receipts. There's this British TV host. Her name is Alison Heyman. Now, you might not know Alison Heyman, but she's a big deal over there, and she gets all the celebrity interviews, the biggies. So, and she's known for a bubbly personality and being funny with the big stars that she interviews. So she was interviewing Bradley about A Star Is Born, which, by the way, I can't wait to see. Oh, I think it's gonna be so good. So good. And then she joked that she wanted to be in the sequel. And she even wrote her own song to audition. Just take a look.
Can you feel it? Oh, tell me, can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? When your body's lying next to mine, sends a tingling right through my spine. Boy, I tell you, it could blow my mind.
I'm sure his people told him that this is a biggie interview. This is not like a girl with a cable access show singing at you, that this is what she does. And you know what? He could have at least shimmied his shoulders. And, you know, like if it was me, I would be shimmying my shoulders and doing the whole thing. And when she was finished, I'd be like, no. But that's the joke. She was just auditioning and joking. And I say, anyway, look, we've got plenty of fun for you here. More great show. Up next from the Real Housewives of New Jersey, one of the stars, Danielle Staub, is here.